Captain Allen Walburn. I'm a licensed charter boat captain. Been in Naples, Florida, operating deep sea fishing charters for 42 years. I'm in the charter boat business to provide a service to the general public that doesn't often have access to the water. To be able to go out and enjoy the water and catch fish is fun, but then also they get the best seafood in the world to take home and eat. You know, there's nothing better than fresh caught fish. Everybody that goes on the water realizes the freedom and just the sense of being alone in the world, so to speak, on the water. You know, you're master of your own vessel. But ask yourself how you would like to have a tracking device on your personal being 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't know of anybody else in our country that's required to have a monitoring device attached to their personal equipment and has to notify the federal government of their use of the equipment and the intent of the use of the equipment.
Mexican Gulf Fishing Company versus NOAA and NCLA has brought this case on behalf of charter boat fishermen, boats for hire in the Gulf of Mexico, because the regulation that's been promulgated by these agencies requires them to buy and then attach a GPS to their boats and tell the government where they are at all times, even when they're not fishing. And we've brought it as a class action so that it won't only benefit them, but will benefit everybody who has a fishing charter in the Gulf of Mexico.
We're upset about this because Big Brother is intruding into our business, in essence putting an ankle bracelet on all the charter boat operators in the Gulf of Mexico.
This regulation violates both the presumption of innocence, because they assume you're doing something, that's why they're following you around, and warrantless searches, because not only do they make you buy a device, but then they take all the information out of that device.
Now I questioned NOAA about this. I said, you want to know how many fish we catch? You have an application already in process right here in Florida, but it's with a paper logbook providing you the exact same data as this tracking device that you're going to make us buy at an exorbitant price. Keep in mind, all these tracking devices are estimated to cost around $3,500 per unit, up to $75 a month to maintain in perpetuity forever. On top of that, we cannot leave the dock if this device happens to malfunction. All this information that's being gathered is only for the benefit of NOAA. It has nothing to do with the user whatsoever. They're making users fund their data gathering capabilities.
The whole reason you have this regulation is to protect the fisheries. They have to have a permit to fish and to take people out on charter boats. And the government has an interest in making sure that they fish correctly. All fine. But there is no relationship between watching you 24 hours a day and checking which fish you took in.
This is a program that's being implemented in phases. I just hope the public realizes that even though I'm a small segment of the boating public, the rest of the boating public will be subject to these sanctions or these intrusions very shortly after they get us in line.
We took this case because it is a clear example of the administrative state crushing well-known constitutional rights. And the courts exist to stop that, and so do we.
I'm an American citizen and I'm innocent until proven guilty of all crimes, but yet they're treating me like I'm a criminal, and that's just not right. And I'm going to fight this as long as I can, every way I can.